So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Carr now to throw.
Yeah.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Micah Parsons now. Already here in this first quarter. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Carr got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
Where you going, boy?
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside.
Where you going, boy?
Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
We good. We good. We go.
Back to the running game with Jacobs.
Where you going? Where you going? Where you going, boy?
Surprise, Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping it for a loss.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
On 2nd and 12, Carr. The slant connects with Devontae Adams. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice
Yeah. Where you going, boy?
He will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
I bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call, and they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here. They maybe want to go pick it up.
They go with Jacobs, and he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on.
Come on, this damn running, bro. Running the whole clock low.
In this first half of action.
You know better than throw that ball in my ear. All this goddamn running he doing.
This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Carr gonna throw.
Look at that. What the? That was okay. Okay. I stopped too early. I talked too early. I know. Get your ass coming here.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
I keep my gun in my jaw. This is after shoving this crowd before I said, it's happening on the Mr. Scott and you went there too. So hard about it too.
And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack. and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Prescott.
What? I had a touchdown right there.
And that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated.
We good.
Doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and
we good.
And short of the sticks.
Shit.
Looking for land, but it's intercepted.
Come on, you need to do something with it. We good. I'm still up, we good.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points.
Thank you.
And my goodness, another interception.
Thank you. Appreciate you, big dog.
And the Cowboys are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now.
I'm laying his ass up with these interceptions.
Man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it often.
He need to flip home, bro.
So you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player. You have to know the situation.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
He lost his mind. If you think from
3rd and about 4 for a first. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain.
I should have called timeout.
Return after the break.
It's all good. We good. He got the ball first, so I'm gonna get the ball back. We all good. Y'all, he already threw 5 interceptions this game.
Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
He already threw 5.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3 from the 6. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The 22 more yards there and another first down.
Busy in this Madden. Let's go.
To throw is Prescott.
I got it out. I got it out. We good.
Incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A
He
momentary
is
setback,
good.
though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
No, I can do that.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Open man is Noah Brown. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed.
I believe this touchdown right here.
Being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface.
Touchdown, Cowboys!
We in now.
Michael Gallup on the receiving end from Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
I think it's easy to say mission accomplished on that drive. The goal was to increase the lead. They did exactly that.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Carr. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Carr.
Come here.
Over the middle, complete. It's Adams. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Ain't no fucking way, boy.
10, 5, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
That's all good.
Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also
I ain't gonna let him score again.
That big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking
Hey, you just straight embarrassed me right there. All my dudes like that.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Takes it at the 7. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Max Crosby, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now Prescott. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Max Crosby.
You're not gonna get me this time. Watch this. Watch this.
Even keeping the back in for extra protection on third down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
Come on. Come on.
Prescott to throw on 4th. Open man layup. It's complete. Uses the stiff arm. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
I told you. What's this?
So on 4th down,
What I tell you?
big time completion. The defense, they've got to be shaking their heads right now.
Not only shaking their heads, but understand that they committed one of those cardinal sins that they say they can't do at any time. They committed an eye violation, had their eyes in one place, and allowed the deep ball behind them.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available.
You want to play ball? I want to play ball. Let's go.
Concerned about the deep ball, they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
You want to play ball? Let's play ball. Let's go.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Come on.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Because his primary job is defending against the pass, you don't often see a cornerback making tackles in the backfield. But he's playing run all the way here.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Up the middle, here's Allen.
Damn, bro.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I think it might be time to move to a different section of the playbook there because back-to-back runs, both for loss. Now they have 3rd and long coming up.
Prescott. And he's got it. Touchdown. Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. For the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of people are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So now Carr and the Raiders dealt a 3rd and long after that sack. They're going to look to throw. Slant to Adams. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. Well, he's had the interception woes in this one, Charles, and that time a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this game. A nice ball there against multiple defenders, and they advance it downfield.
Now Carr, gotta have this one.
Thank you.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And he takes this
Let's
one
go.
into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that pick six will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get, so really you're almost at the point of no option. Have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is defenders know that as well. They know you got to throw the football. Had the right defense call, able to make a nice play on the ball, and that's all she wrote.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And my goodness, another interception.
Number 7. Number 7, go ahead, quit. Go ahead. Go ahead. Hell no, boy. Look, y'all, he finna quit. This on stream. Hell no, boys. You're not taking an easy ass whooping like that. Look. Boom. He quit. Boom. Hey, y'all can get it too. Y'all not safe. Hell no. He got Lamar Jackson. I'm finna bust this nigga forehead.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Dak going to start out going to the air.
No way, car.
Picked off by Roquan Smith.
We good.
Take possession of the football. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
After the interception,
Come here.
Jackson. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And they get to him right out of the gate. And this defense hoping that that's a harbinger of things to come.
Yeah, when you give up a first-play sack, makes your quarterback wonder if he's going to go to the sidelines and talk to his offense coordinator and head coach and say, hey, you know that game plan we put together? We might need to change it right now.
Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. On third down, Jackson.
Come here, boy.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
The defense looking ugly for you, boy. Come on, go ahead, flip sides of the field. I don't care what y'all gonna do.
They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson.
Come here, boy. Yeah.
Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Got that quarterback contained on, boy. I ain't gonna play chase Lamar Jackson all the way around the field. That's what I'm not gonna play. I'm gonna play Lamar Jackson, get his ass sacked.
First and 10 and kind of tipping.
Look at this field position. Oh, that field position look good. Come on.
A first down carry by Elliott. And some space to move right away as he's hauled away up to the 30. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So first and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And this one quickly to Lamb. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
From the shotgun again to Elliott. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Prescott flushed out right. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Now open up that middle right there. I appreciate it.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he gets halfway there from the 4
quick to
the
close
2
it up.
on a gain of 2.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line.
We good.
Job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short
I think I'm gonna fall for that dumb shit. Look at this.
On 2nd and goal, Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Cowboys are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Brett Maher on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Jackson. That's going to be caught. It's James Prochet finding room at midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll throw on first down with Jackson.
Thank you.
That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted.
Thank you. Appreciate you, big dog. Do it in double man coverage, huh? Triple coverage? Yeah, that was triple.
And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's
You about a dummy for that.
And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
So good. That's so good.
Anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physical.
It's all good, bud.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Here's Prescott. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
In every game, we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off.
You better do something with that shit.
Possession of the football. So this defense coming up with a
But I'm on his ass with this defense.
That's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys. Really,
Come on, Van Dyke.
so maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game. That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Come here.
Jackson, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. These sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. Well, that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Play action now. Prescott.
How is this nigga pushing off, bro? Come on, bitch. You better scoop.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone.
Stink, bitch.
Spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them?
You better be about your shit.
Right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Yep, you're going back 15.
Now problems right out
I'm
of
going
the
back
gate.
5.
We're going to
Yep.
get a delay. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
He got kicked, y'all. come on, bruh. Everybody got to pick my Cowboys for.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup between the...
Good. Didn't want to play my own team.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Dallas Cowboys and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here's the
copyright shit off, bro.
To get this one started. And off we go from Jacksonville. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Here we go! You get bombers! You get bombers!
They'll start on the ground, ETN. And whoa, he's going to hope that that is not a sign of things to come. A rude welcoming to this ball game. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's Lawrence to throw. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down.
We can talk all we want about...
Go turn that booth mic off. The mic booth.
It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
From the 44.
Come here.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Lawrence.
Come here, boy.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, touch and time here critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Now Lawrence. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
4th down. Here's Lawrence. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Barr. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Quite a decision there on 4th down. They didn't just want the first. They wanted 6 points, and following the interception, they're going to come away with neither.
And that's too bad, partner, because they really went for it on that one, right? Because I think in their mind, sometimes the illogical play is a logical play. But in this case, they were wrong.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Josh Allen from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And the Jags are going to take possession of the football. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching their bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Lawrence giving to Etienne here on the option. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go with the option. Coming right. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. On 3rd down, Lawrence. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. And the corner blitz gets him that time as he goes down for a short loss. No score after 1 on EA Sports. And the first play will be a field goal try. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. And
they're going box.
Down inside the 15. A chance to get some momentum here in the 2nd quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the 2nd quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
First down, Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And
that's into the crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And the Jaguars will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Lawrence's throw here into the hands of Jones. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Slant complete to Etienne. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
But to throw again is Lawrence.
Yeah.
And this is incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. That's back-to-back drives that have looked pretty good. The offense was moving the ball, but in both
You got that boot fast internet boy.
With a big INT to get off the field.
How about the layers of intrigue that continue to get added as we watch this game unfold?
The internet booth, my guy. See, look. That boy internet with booth. Booth. Damn, I ain't cleared the Bears yet.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Chicago Bears.
Oh, come on, Bears. Let's see what y'all got.
Here's the former Cornhusker Brett Maher to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. On the return, it's Tristan Ebner from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee.
I'm gonna cut my shooter, honey, ice too. Until they beat down on these Bears very quick.
Now Fields gonna throw on the first play.
Yes, I have WWE. I might play it later tonight.
So a tough early challenge here, second and long after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Fields.
Get this bitch.
Slide to a halt here, still a little
I'm tired of him running.
A
with that quarterback. Think he hot.
There, scrambling for 11. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on third down. Makes it manageable now.
Man open.
Oh, he's lucky.
Pringle complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 14 yards into Chicago first down.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him think. Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
First carry now for David Montgomery.
Yes.
And he's going to take this ahead for right
Where's my
around 3
Montgomery?
yards, but no more than that. Second down. A play fake, now Fields to throw.
Give me that. Thank you.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get possession here as they force the opening.
I appreciate you, big dog.
Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49.
Damn, good hit.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into
He's trying to kill my dude. I see him. Okay.
Down to about the 32-yard line.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down and put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and it may carry over for you.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. Again, it's Elliott. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped it. Mark that.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
We good.
You're so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just didn't take the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there. But
and he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. We're scoreless after 1. One man in the the backfield. That's Elliott on 2nd and goal. Now Prescott.
Come on, Zeke, block, man.
They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack, and that makes things tougher here on 3rd and goal.
Second goal.
I mean, shit tough. Zeke need a block.
But he couldn't find anywhere to go.
Come on, Zeke.
Had to eat it and ended up on
Fuck
the
that
ground.
shit.
Here's Elliott. Call it no gain on the play. So we're out there. And 4th and goal. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That'd be a disappointment. I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was
I
really
better
keeping
go for it
them
again.
all the way downfield, and now
I better go for it again.
forget that bend don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off, and the Bears are going to get the
Thought that was
football
touchdown.
here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, Charles certainly circled that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks
Come
like
on.
and just said give me the analytics. And the analytics said go for it. Didn't work out. One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. On play action, Fields. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run right on the option. And he is going to lose yardage here. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Play action. It's Fields.
Yeah.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Thank you.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker.
Deuces.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Dallas Cowboys and the Miami Dolphins. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway.
Turpentine, let's go.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Play 1 and Prescott to the air. That is caught by Lamb.
Come on, CD. Come on, CD. We out of here. They don't.
A big play
Okay.
there on the first play of the game. 77 yards. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Here's what we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Out the way.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got my cover. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. From the 38, Tua. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. Tua to Tyreek for the Miami 1st.
Well, close that door. It's too cold for that.
That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. The first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter, because that would draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Defensive end, DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack on offense. Sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here.
Get up.
Oh, not sure he saw the line.
Come on.
There, as that's batted down and incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
Tua on 4th down. Got a man that's battle complete. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Here's Tua.
What was you looking for?
Touchdown, Miami. Raheem Mostert.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. That's just how they drew it up CD, his first read was there, got it to him quickly and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution
See?
by all
You got too
involved.
cocky.
And the coordinator, gotta give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
I didn't even mean to throw it to Dalton
Close to the 1st down markers. He's brought down at the 26. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to make it 4th down. The Cowboys will go. Prescott, open man, Lamb. It's complete. And he is going to have the Cowboys' 1st down as they'll get the conversion on a gain of 14. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. On play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Open man is Noah Brown. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 32-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. And again, it's Prescott. His throw caught right around the 6. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. He got 29 yards that time.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very...
Shit, man.
Intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick.
What is wrong with you? Stop stomping them feet.
No.
I don't know what you did with them Takis. So why is you mad?
1st and 10 up at the 20. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early.
Here we go.
The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Tua going to throw.
Come here.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
Ready.
Now Tua on the bootleg here. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers, no accusations. Because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Out to the right here to Wilson. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Looking to pass, Tua. He is going to find Hill here. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. A field goal gets them the lead, but they'll risk it here on 4th and goal.
Ready.
Tua, a final shot before half. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
41 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Tua now on first down.
Come here.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Micah Parsons coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7.
So a nice bounce back there defensively after giving up the big play.
Yeah, you can either get down on yourself or you can get motivated. And that time, they dropped him for a loss. So I would say that they got motivated and made the play.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On third down, here comes Mostert. And this play doesn't work.
Why is you diving?
He's going to be marked down behind the line after the dive.
Look at you.
Quickly to the left side. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Dolphins can't convert on fourth down. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
I'm putting these balls right on the money.
Up there in the middle third of the field.
They're just dropping them.
Second down.
But plain and simple, that's the second time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to it? Maybe his rhythm was just off. He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
That one good for 26 and a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On first and 10, Prescott. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
Bro.
Play fake.
I want to hear that.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter. But now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so they can get through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra
You better
yardage.
chill out.
That's exactly what he got done there.
Oh, that's stomping. We got neighbors under us. You're the one who lost them.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters.
You're going to cut that attitude out. Cut it out. Who are you talking to?
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Completes it to the tight end Smythe. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Ready, set. Hurry, 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 hurry.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down.
They'll try and run here with Mostert.
He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of... down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert.
A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down. They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play, obviously. Instead, he hit a safety valve.
It looked like two well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain, because the offensive guys, hey, they realized their quarterback was out of the pocket. All the receivers went to the right spots, tried to get in his sight line, tried to open themselves up. Just nowhere to go where they could gain yardage. How about the defensive guys, though? Did not lose leverage and kept their poise and made a really nice play.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Tua. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 46 yards on the play.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a 4th quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
Here's Mostert.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Again, it's Mostert. And he'll be stopped up short as the tackle is made at about the 3. For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. Mostert.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal.
Here we go. Field, check field. Strike it. Hut, hut. Stand.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins put together a 4th quarter drive to take the lead.
To throw is Tua. And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays at 5. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see.
Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room.
Finding room at midfield. Loose inside the 30.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
CD Lamb.
76 yards.
And the Cowboys answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
All right, so the Cowboys will go for 2 here. Now Prescott. And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
Well, partner, I would say just avoid play action. But that's not just been the problem. This defense, they've been getting pressure on all types of pass plays and really piling up the sacks in this contest.
Tua. And that's into the hands of Gesicki.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Tua to throw.
Catch made right side by Wilson. Room here to run. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's good for 28 yards. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
He's going to go up top for the end zone.
On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted.
Picked up by Anthony Brown.
And the Cowboys have just about sewn up this football game.
When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They go to Elliott again. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Prescott to throw. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Prescott. He's got his man. It's Gallup. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So a big one coming now for Brett Maher. This to swell the lead to 6. The kick by Maher is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some... Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Brown. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
Throwing here, Prescott. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Prescott. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Dak going to start out going to the air. That is caught by Lamb.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Open man is Noah Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
And 22 more yards there and another 1st down.
the shotgun. It's Prescott. On the left side, Gallup's got it. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Now Elliott. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second and goal.
Again, it's Elliott.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from a yard out.
And the Cowboys are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
This shit beautiful. Yeah, shit, an album. Yabba.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
I need an album, cuz. Oh, here go. Maybe.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll make it second down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Jackson.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson.
That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense.
Ooh, I did that boy dirty. I did that boy stay dirty.
This coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Buffalo Bills and the Dallas Cowboys. They met in back-to-back Super Bowls in the 90s, and they're together again. The Cowboys and Bills are underway.
Takes it at the 7. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Looking to pass, first play is Prescott. Pass to Brown, he's got it on the crossing route.
23 yards on the play.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
What is he doing?
Now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout.
The boy trolling.
2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On play action, Prescott.
Man open downfield is Gallup. He's got it.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
Prescott looks to throw on first. That's caught once again by Gallup. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
Elliott is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
He'll try again.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Extra point by Morrow, and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Throwing to start the drive. Allen.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while.
Keep forcing
let the
it.
defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
No way, bro.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position. And that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if you're wondering how fast he was going, next-gen stats clocked him at close to 21 miles an hour. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down into a starter's blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the pass.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something, because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. From the red zone now, Prescott. This will be caught inside the 10. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. The first and goal looked like things were set up nicely, and now all of a sudden on second and goal, Charles, a big challenge ahead of them.
And you have to know when you're this close to the goal line, things are going to happen faster, so you got to get the ball out quick. Not going to have much time in the pocket before the defenders bring pressure.
Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long third and goal. 7-7, our score after one. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. This situation in the fourth quarter, you go for it. But here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in, announcing a firing. There is no...
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on fourth and goal. And the Bills are going to get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Throwing on first down is Allen. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by
forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Allen with a throw caught by Diggs. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 20-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills have moved out in front. Bass on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Prescott. This will be caught by Brown. Oh, nice move at midfield. And some room to run now. The 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we could at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there. Marr now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all 9 up and 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Looking for his man on the out route, and he's got Diggs. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Allen now looks to throw. He's got the hook up with Diggs. Touchdown, Bills. Stephon Diggs on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as they have taken the lead. Here's Bass now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
On 2nd and 10, Allen. The left side caught by Diggs. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. He's got it at the 15. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they
he was targeting Stephon Diggs the whole time.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Barr. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Lamb. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Final play of the half, Prescott. He's got his man, it's Gallup. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. McKenzie now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
On first down, Allen. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Allen. And Diggs has it.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
So
Oh, that's all he's doing, targeting Stephon Diggs.
At the 48-yard line. Allen going deep for Diggs. And he's got it inside the 10.
And that's all he's doing.
Big play here for
Getting
Buffalo.
old.
41 yards.
It doesn't look
look like this defense found the magic elixir at halftime. This offense was rolling in the first half, and that's continued here in the third quarter. Another big play right there.
Here's Allen to throw it. Touchdown! Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.